Hi everyone, welcome to my class. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a holiday greeting card. Happy holidays! Okay, let's get starting it. Switch camera. Okay, so the first one we will need the color papers. All right, and scissors, glue stick. Use pencil and eraser. I use Sharpie so you can see better. And I will need a pipe cleaner. I use green. You can pick your own color. I need the beads to put in the paper clean to do the decoration later on. And I use Q-tip. And you will need the white paint. This one is ruler for drawing. This one is double-sided side tape. Okay, that's all the material we needed for today. I'm gonna clean my table a little bit first. Okay, first one, I'm going to have you get the black paper. Okay, because it's gonna be outdoor at nighttime. And I fold in half, corner to corner, fold in half. Okay, next one we are gonna draw a door. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a rectangle. So before I do it, usually I make 4 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I connect the dots. Okay, connect dots. So this one is my door, okay? And then I make a little bit extra line because I want it able to fold back. So the door can be open and shut. So I make one extra. Okay, and then this door, I'm gonna do a little bit decoration, right? So the door panel, I'm going to plan to have 4. So I plan have a 1, 2. You are gonna do it symmetrical, okay? 3 and 4. And then on the bottom, there's a long panel as well. And for the panel, each one I do a little bit diagonal line. And I do inside the panel. So in this case, it looks more 3D. Okay, so you can do the same. Do diagonal line and then connect the line to the smaller rectangle inside to make the door panel like that. Very easy, right? And then we do a doorknob like that. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna close Sharpie. This is the one I did it from the computer. Okay, let's cut it out. Okay, follow the line. Cut it out. Okay, and then you see this one, fold it in, find a line right there, find a line right there, and then fold back in. this is where you're going to glue onto the black paper, okay? So you see, if you glue and then can be open and shut, okay? All right, before I glue, I'm gonna make the stair. I'm gonna use brown. And the stairs, easy to draw. Let me show it to you. Diagonal line, diagonal line. Here you need to close up, line goes straight, line goes straight, close up. So you see, you got the stairs. And then you can do a little bit shading right here. So you look more 3D, okay? Just like the inside the panel, I do a little bit shading. So it looks darker, okay? All right, let's have this one. I cut it. Okay, follow the line and cut. This one is a fun and easy project, okay? Fun and easy project for holiday, okay? All right, so the first one, I'm going to measure it to make sure this one is in the middle. Okay, let me show it to you. I plan where the door wants to be, right? Okay, and I'm open my glue stick. I'm gonna flip it over, put glue. I'm going to put this one on the bottom. Okay, and glue it on. All right, and then right here, flip it over, put glue on this line. Put it on the top and glue it on. Here we go. So this one can be open and shut, open and shut. All right. All right. Next one, I want to decorate this door. This one a little bit tilting. Let me make it straight. Make it straight. It's better. Okay, I think so. It's the door straight right now. I think so. Okay. All right, and then right now, next one, I'm going to do the door panel. It's a little bit plain, so I plan to use the red color. And on the bottom, you draw a rectangle to fit in that panel. You will need to measure it, and then you just do one. And this one, inside the panel, rectangle, you do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let me put this one away. I have this pen out. Okay. I'm gonna cut. Follow the line and cut it. One. Okay, here we go. Right, okay. And let's open the glue. Put glue on the top of the panel. And I get the right one. Place it on the top. Okay, so one by one. You are going to do it one by one. Glue it on, find the perfect match. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that's it. Okay, for panel. And the next one, I'm going to have you find a pipe cleaner and pick the color you like. Okay, so you pick any color you like. Maybe put 6 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick the beads you like. 5. What color I don't have? 5 and I think I got all the color. Blue. Okay, blue. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can have more. Okay, so let's close up. Cross. You see cross and make it even and twist, twist, and then open it up. So this one is a holiday work. Separate the beads, it looks prettier. Like that. Okay? And then if you like, you can make it bigger and then do some decorations and bend the paper cleaner any shape you like, and we are gonna glue it on the door. Okay, so this one I use, if the adult can help, you can use hot glue gun to glue it on. If you cannot, the younger one, we usually use double-sided tape. Okay, so we are gonna just cut a piece, small stripe, small one, and we don't really need that big piece, so I'm gonna cut it even smaller. Okay, and I put it in the middle right here, glue it on, and I put this one over the top. That's it, to make it stay on. Okay, and then if you don't like the color white, and then you can use the marker or Sharpie to fill in the white. Okay, so it won't bother you at all. Okay, next one, you see this one can be open, right? But open have nothing. You see this one beautiful image? You can search for the free coloring page. Okay, let me write it down. I search free FREE coloring, COLORING page. You can search this, and then you got a lot of beautiful image. You can print it out. Okay, so for example, like the one I have, I'm going to cut it out This one is beautiful drawing. It shows the indoor, the holiday decorations. And then you can get a lot of images, okay? And pick out the one you like and you color and glue it on the top. So this one I really like, it's so good. And I'm gonna flip it over, put glue. And if you can, color before you glue, okay? Color before you glue. You can use color pencil. And then let's glue inside, right here. So I glue it inside, close up. Alright, so you see this one is a holiday door. Open, ooh, shows beautiful indoor. And then close. Alright, and then inside here, it's a greeting card, right? I use tracing paper. This one is tracing paper. And usually, you cut it a little bit smaller, okay? So this one, I do it corner to corner, fold in half, and I tuck it in, like that. You see a bit smaller, that's good. And then you can glue it on, okay? Let me put some glue, a little bit glue. Okay, measure the right size and you glue it on, okay? Like that. And then you close it. It's gonna be a holiday greeting card. Open, and then you write greeting. Those will dry out, okay? Don't worry about the line, those will dry out. And you can write and draw and send a card to your friend. And this one in the front, open, find a beautiful free coloring page and then glue it inside. All right, the last step, I'm gonna use white paint, okay? This one is white paint. I'm gonna open it. You see a little bit white paint right inside, and then you need to use Q-tip, okay? And then dot, 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 you can do snow everywhere. Dot, 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 snow falls down here and there. You can put it some indoor too, okay? That's totally fine. And some on the stairs. And lots for the snowy ground. You can just color it for the snowy ground. Snowy ground. Powdery, right? You can see like that, okay? And then if you like to make the wind blow, just kind of, do the snow and so windy, very windy, wind blow like that. Okay, and then I have this one called white marker, and I can do a smaller dot everywhere. I do a lot on the top, a lot of small dots on the top, and do a little bit on the bottom, here and there, here and there. And then a little bit falls off. The snow falls off a little bit. Fall down, and then let's put a little bit more on the top of the stairs. A little bit more here and there. Little more here and there. You know, the snow, do it last because you have a paint on your hand, right? And easy to get messy everywhere. So the paint, the last. Like that. Can do a little bit more close to the door. Definitely here on the top. Here and there. Wow, I like it. This project looks so easy, and also it's easy to make, but it looks beautiful. All right, I'm not gonna spend time on coloring. You can do the coloring. So the holiday door like that, open, you see beautiful inside, and then you open another one, you write greeting, and then you have your own drawing too, okay? All right, this is the project. I'm going to show you in a different view. All right, ta-da! This is the holiday greeting card. Okay, and then I show you inside like that. Okay, I wish you a happy holidays. Everyone, enjoy the project. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye. See you next time.